welcome back. Now we're going to talk about something that I should be learning right now.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, because I definitely have a morning routine, but not a nighttime routine. So maybe it's something that we could dive into. It's something that you're familiar, but there are so many things, Zoe, and I'm so confused. There are toners, there are moisturizers, there are cleansers, there are oil thing.
Yeah, it's actually, so we're talking about, if you're wondering what NABIL is actually talking about, we're talking about skincare. And of course, everyone wants to achieve youthful, glowing looking skin.
Wow.
Now, if you are like NABIL, you're unsure of skincare steps because, again, skincare, the beauty industry is an ever-changing industry. Well, we have a beauty expert right over here. She has over 40 years of experience. Also, she is the group CEO and also founder of Melissa CHEN. Ladies and gents, we have Miss Melissa M. CHEN in the house. Let me just say, Miss Melissa, your skin is glowing.
Thank you very much, Joey, Nabil, for having me here today. I'm very happy to be here to share as much as possible to add value to the audience that can help to make their skin look better, feel better in a good way.
Yeah, because I always believe that at the end of the day, we can't fight skin aging.
Oh,
We can't fight the wrinkles. As much as those of you who are at home say, no lah, can lah, you can use this procedure, use that procedure, use this method, use this method. But at the end of the day, the skin sags, right?
Yes.
But it's what you do before your skin starts losing its elasticity is what is important. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this because like Nabil said, he is one of those that's a little bit confused on skincare steps. So we have cleanser first, okay? Cleanser first, wash your face. And then you have SPF at the end. So in between, what are the steps that are in between the cleanser, the face wash, up until you wear SPF?
Yes. First, just now you mentioned about the cleanser. Cleanser is very important. But a lot of people do not know that the cleanser, I have to talk a little bit about cleanser because when you use cleanser, you have to bear in mind that the cleanser should not be overstripping. It has to contain botanical extracts as a detergent, not as compared to detergent cleansing, because detergent cleansing will overstrip your skin. So a lot of people there say that, oh, I make sure I wash my skin and it's squeaky, clean. That is called clean skin. No, you don't need to have that because that one is fast aging. If you do that, so you waste your money using skincare.
But what do you mean by
reason.
fast aging?
Because the thing is, when you are overstripping the skin moisture, your skin will be quite dry, and then you spend a lot of money to get the moisturizer to replenish those moisture which you overstrip. And this overstripping of their skins also means that the pH is not correct for your skin. You have to use products that is acidic balance, not in alkaline balance, and that will help to make sure that your skin microbes over there will survive well, will give you good ecosystem down there, and you have very healthy skin. That is a good way to promote it. But if you use skincare that is overstripping to your skin, it's not good. It's fast aging. That's why I'm saying that a lot of people do not know about that. So I want to talk about that. First, then start. Second, in the cleansing, after cleansing, you will use a toner to, usually the toner in many brands is to pour over the cottons and then you wipe off whatever residues on the skin. But in the particular case where we are looking at in today's modern living and activities and our busyness of time, nobody has time to have a cotton slowly to wipe on the skin with a cotton.
I use my hands.
I
use my hands
pour it on, you just splash over it. And that should be a soothing and hydrating fluid that will prep your skin for the next product. So if you don't use this type of hydrating primer, toner to the skin, then your skin will not absorb so much of the moisture. So whatever you put in is sit on your skin, and then you do not have a real moisturizing effect. Just like the carpet. When the carpet is dry, you just put cream over it. Does it penetrate? It does not penetrate. You wasted a lot of money, right?
I often compare toners to rice because I feel like, okay, so a plate of food, the rice is a toner where it preps for all of the rest of the food. Then your chicken, your sayur, your sambal is your serum, moisturizer, your SPF. So that's how I try to educate people who are a bit like can I skip toner? Actually, you should not be skipping toner, right?
Yeah, you should not be skipping that toner, which is for the prepping of the skin. But some toner is more for removing the residues of the product, so you have to make sure that what toner you are getting.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So next, you can go into the serum. So the serum, if for those people who have got the acne skin condition, you have to apply on the spot areas of treating of the spot. That is for the acne condition. But in most cases, you can use the soothing type of the toner or the skin firming type to apply on the skin, because that will add on the glowing effect when you have a tight skin. When you have a tight skin, you apply on it, your skin will look firm and tight and nice. So this is easy. Just a few drops of it, the power, the superpower of the serum will give you that effect.
Love that,
right.
love that.
Then the last step is the protecting, because the morning routine is more about protecting, hydrating your skin to prepare for the day. So you need the moisturizer, but not heavy moisturizer, especially for Malaysia weather, because in Malaysia it is so humid. I was just talking to one of the friend, I mean, if we go to United States and the skin is very tight, so you can be looking like a raisin, you know, the skin dry like anything. But in Malaysia, it's so nice and moisturized. Just a light wet moisturizer, very, very light, and you apply on the skin, it gives a very glowing effect. Of course, the final one is the sunblock or sunscreen.
Sunblock, yeah.
This is so important. Many people forgot that. I don't need all these things. My skin will still be nice. No, if you don't use the sunblock or the sunscreen with we call the SPF, a minimum is SPF 30. 30. It is very important because it can prevent the fast aging of your skin.
Yeah, I think I'm one of those, because I've always thought that you only use sunblock when you go to trips, when you go to the beaches, but no, it's actually essential for everyday use. And I think this is one of the common mistakes that a Malaysian do. But I think other than this mistake that I do, what are the other common mistakes that Malaysians tend to do with their skincare routine?
Oh, yeah, this is very important. This is whether it is in whichever country you are in, the sun is always up there in the daytime. So you need to protect your skin, so that you don't have spot. And once you get those black spots, it is very hard to lighten it. It is there. It is like your cells. It's not a bad thing for our skin cells to protect us by darkening it. But once you already stimulated it, you get another time, a few rounds of under the sun, it just spread that fast.
Right.
That's where you get a big patch, and it's very hard to calm it down once you are there. So you thought that you can use laser or whatnot. It's only temporary. It will come back after a few years.
Okay. So
it's a damage, it's an aging aspect in a way.
So from a skincare aspect for I think my generation right now, is that when they say, okay, you have dark spot, then you use either chemical peel, something like AHAs, your BHAs, or your niacinamide. So in your personal opinion, in terms of fighting all these dark spots and using active ingredients such as those, what are some of the long-term effects of it?
If you are talking about niacinamide, yes, it lightens the pores, the skin, the darkened spot. Because why I say the pores? Because niacinamide in certain concentration also tighten the pores. So that's why I mix the two together. But when it lightens, when you have a higher concentration of it, it lightens the skin. But that will not give you so much of a harm, but the fact that it is already overstimulated the pigmentations area, it will continue to spread with the light. And the light is not just the sunlight, even this light as well.
People often forget to actually wear
fluorescent light,
fluorescent light, your phone
the handphone light.
Your handphone light.
Yes, all those lights to be protected is all causing us darkened spot.
These are all UVC lights, right? UVA and UVB lights, sunlight. So people actually often forget about this, especially during the pandemic. I know I was talking about the pandemic. Pandemic was happened like 5 years ago. A lot of people did not wear SPF, which is something that's very, very important to also wear indoors. Am I correct?
There's one thing I want to highlight. Yeah, it is correct. A lot, but because we stay indoors, so we don't have so much of a problem because we are not allowed to go out. You know, we stay indoor. But there is also one problem, one concern. concern because some dermatologists come out and talk about it. If you are wearing SPF because there is a pandemic going on, we need the sunlight, and then this sunlight will help to protect, strengthen our immunity against COVID. So at one time I was having a pause on that. Should I go in or should I go? That's why I was delayed for 1 year, to come out with a product, an efficient SPF product to help to protect the skin because of the concern that raised by dermatologists. Okay. But right now, I look at it is, I think having a sunblock is still very important because sun cancer, the cancer that caused from the sun, we call that the cancer, skin cancer, is very, very bad because they are talking about those plastic surgery surgeons, they talk about, when you get a big hole over there, it's very unsightly. It's better to protect it.
Yes, yes.
So it's still good to have it.
Right.
Whether you like it or not, you still have a good. You want to get the sun, go in the morning. Yeah. Get in the morning, say about 8:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, you get a beautiful ray of sunlight. That give beautiful skin. Yes. Okay?
Yeah, of course, There's time for you to garden usually or go for a walk or
go
jog.
for a walk.
Isn't
go
that
for a jog, go for a run, 8 a.m., 9 a.m.
Because your lifestyle, it could really affect your skin in the long term.
Yes.
But I wonder, as a founder of a
skincare brand,
skincare product, is there something else that you do that has nothing to do with the products? Maybe in terms of drinking a lot of water daily, or maybe going to sleep. Are there any practical routines or habits that you practice in your everyday life to take care of your skin?
Yeah, it is. You want to take care of your skin. You want to take care of your health. It's all tantamount is skin being the largest organ in our body.
Fact. Don't forget that.
Don't forget that. Yes, that's true. Because this is something you can touch, but the internal organs you can't touch. So you thought that I only take care of inside, but I forgot about my skin. So now you want to nurture that beautiful skin. When that beautiful skin reflect out with the radiance, the glow, you actually know that you are good inside. You are feeling good, you are happy inside. Because this part is the face is like a mirror of your internal organs. So that's why I do have, now to answer your question, yes, I do have a routine. My routine, I'm just putting beside the skincare, I make sure first thing wake up in the morning, I do stretching exercise, I go for a walk, I go for a run, and I have very disciplined in my diet as well. Discipline in my diet is not that I don't eat. Yes, I eat. Make sure that the food that I eat is antioxidant meal because this is very important. That will help our body to look youthful longer and have better immunity protection if we do, especially if we take a lot of veggie, green veggie, fruits. Those are very, very important for our health.
All right. So speaking of all things important, unfortunately, we have run out of time right now. I could talk about skincare all day, every day. But of course, if you want to go ahead and get some more tips on how to have beautiful skin, then you can actually head on over to our Instagram. It is freshbrew_RTM. I am so sorry, Melissa. We didn't even get into your whole skincare routine. But again, you guys can go ahead to our IG to get those tips. Sleep early, that's number one. Keep yourself hydrated. And have a balanced lifestyle. That is most important. Nabil, did you learn anything today?
Yeah, good diet also. That's something that I have to keep in mind for you to make sure you look youthful, and that's what we're trying to do. And yes, thank you so much, Melissa, for gracing us with your presence. We've learned a lot today.